What is functional fitness? What is this concept, this buzzword? Functional fitness exercises train your muscles to work together and prepare them for daily tasks that mirror the activities that you do in daily life. This is squatting, lunging, pushing, pulling, and twisting. Also emphasize core stability. So if you think about it, you need your core to be able to do this, get out of bed in the morning, get up from your chair, sit erect with good posture. You squat every time you get down to pick something up off the floor, right? If you do it properly. Some benefits of functional fitness training. Number one, your body moves more comfortably overall. Just general comfort throughout the day. Number two, this can protect you from injury not only within exercise, but also in your daily activities, like just everyday life stuff. Hey y'all, welcome to the Richmond Wellness Studio. Aubrey Eicher here. Nice to have you, as always. This week we're talking about functional fitness. What is functional fitness? What is this concept, this buzzword that is roaming around our communities? Here's what the Mayo Clinic defines as functional fitness. Functional fitness exercises train your muscles to work together and prepare them for daily tasks by simulating common movements do at home, at work, or in sports. Various muscles in the upper and lower body at the same time. Functional fitness exercises also emphasize core stability. So if you think about it, you need your core to be able to do this, get out of bed in the morning, get up from your chair, sit erect with good posture. Our core is very, very important to our entire well-being of our body. It's a big part of that functional fitness philosophy. By the way, your core is not just your abs. It's not just these guys right here. It's your obliques, it's your back, your lower back here, it's your trunk area, all right? Because all of these muscles, if you've ever been a person who has experienced a pulled back muscle, you realize, oh, you really need those, right? I did that once, years ago, and had the darndest time getting out of bed in the morning. So very functional, very important. These muscles are vital to our movements. Functional fitness is comprised of full body movements in multiple planes of motion that mirror the activities that you do in daily life. This is squatting, lunging, pushing, pulling, and twisting. You squat every time you get down to pick something up off the floor, right? If you do it properly. Use your legs, right? You twist your torso to get out of the car every time. And you push with your arms and chest to shut the car door. So this is all functional fitness stuff. A lunge is an exaggerated form of your walking gait. Here's some benefits of functional fitness training. Number one, your body moves more comfortably overall. Okay, just general comfort throughout the day. Number two, this can protect you from injury not only within exercise, but also in your daily activities, like just everyday life stuff. Number three is improved posture. Number four is better balance. It's especially helpful if you're walking on uneven terrain, if you walk any of the sidewalks in Richmond, or at the park, what have you. Increased balance. This can make all movement and exercise more effective for you. You get the benefit of increased coordination. So making a mind-body connection and really getting in tune with how your body moves, where your whole body works together to produce optimal results. Also, you get the benefit of increased sports performance. So if you're in a soccer league or kickball or what have you, or if you're younger and you play competitive sports, these movements are very important to train. Generally improve your quality of life. Some examples here. One of my clients recently told me a story about how she was out on the boat with her husband and she had less trouble getting out of the water and back into the boat, okay? So one of those ladders that you're crawling back into the boat. And that can be a difficult task if you're not training your strength and your coordination and functionally exercising. She gave me the example that it was easier for her to get up into the boat, and she was really excited about it. Another example is one of my clients. She told me a story about how she was kayaking with some friends recently, and her kayak capsized, and she was actually stuck underwater and had to get help in order to get her out of the kayak, back above water, and safe. And she was really frustrated because that was difficult, and she just had that burn within her of saying, like, man, I really don't want to be in that position again, and I want to be able to take care of myself. Other examples would be having better balance. If you trip, you don't fall, you catch yourself, that kind of a thing. Increased coordination, increased balance. Bringing groceries in from the car, having more strength to be able to possibly make less trips. I read something recently that talked about women will make the least amount of trips possible from the car with the groceries. And I think this is true. At least it is for me. Do y'all relate? Tell me. Other examples would be picking up children or grandchildren, or if you're like me, picking up the dog. So you can probably see him back there. He's here hanging out with me today in the studio. That's Roosevelt, Mr. Roo. He's my little baby. This functional fitness, this is why exercise is more than just staying in shape or losing weight. Okay, it is this daily life stuff that, if we are in a more sedentary job, then we need to be functionally moving. And even if we're not in a sedentary job, we need to be active in training our muscles and training our body to work in certain ways. That way we're protecting ourselves and improving our posture, improving our balance, improving our coordination, all of those kinds of things. And this goes throughout all of life. Okay, this is very important. So here's some examples of exercises and movements that are functional. Okay, this is, again, squatting, lunging, pushing, pulling, all of those things, and also twisting. These exercises and movements tend to use multiple joints. So if you think of a squat, right, you're bending at the knees, you're bending at the hips, and you get a little bit of ankle flexion as well. All right, so multiple joints, multiple muscle groups. And you're also using your core at the same time whenever you're doing that. So where do you start with functional fitness? Start with simple movements, okay? Simple body weight movements on a very stable surface, just on the floor, on the ground, doing squats, doing lunges, doing push-ups, those kinds of things. And then you can actually progress from there into more unstable environments, like using an exercise ball, or increasing your speed or the force of which you are doing it. This is what we do with our clients. We take them through a progression. We do a full analysis of their posture, their body mechanics, their upper body mechanics, their lower body mechanics, see how everything is firing in terms of their muscles and what their foundation is like for their body. And then we actually make suggestions and advisements in terms of, okay, we're going to stretch and foam roll these muscles, we're going to lengthen these muscles, we're going to strengthen these other muscles to give you the best foundation upon which to build higher fitness. So if that is of interest to you, wherever you're at within your fitness level, your fitness journey, I invite you to reach out to me, reach out to schedule an exploratory session to see what this looks like for you. We'd be glad to have you. Share this with a family member or a friend, someone that maybe they've been thinking about some of these things. We'd love to reach out and have a conversation. If you have questions, please reach out, comment, and let us know. We'll look forward to talking with you soon, okay? Have an awesome week.